Welcome to Ask the Pro. Grant Cardone here, and every week I bring you someone that's in a position to share with you knowledge that can get you in that professional expert space. Today I have with me Anik Singale, right? Singale. And this guy, the story is like, I am so excited to have you here, man.
Thanks, man. Okay. I'm pumped to be here.
Founder and CEO of Learn Inc. Okay, he's gotten some unbelievable press. Business Week recognized him as top 3 of the best U.S. entrepreneurs in the world. Inc. 500 said you've been on the fastest growing list twice, right?
Yeah, right up there. Top.
Company does $120 million a year in online sales. He's doing.
No, we've done 120 million total. We're doing about over 20 to 25 million a year right now.
He's doing $20 million. I like it that he's honest too, because I've had people in here be like, yeah, I'll take it. Okay, and now he's here to teach me. I put people in that chair just so you know. I'm a greedy man, so I want people that can teach me something. And we're going to be talking about evergreen funnels today, which I don't know what that is. Building back ends. I think I have one, but I'm not sure. Article marketing. The guy's a copyright expert. So great to have you here today.
Yeah, man. My pleasure to be here.
Yeah.
What I want to talk about today is basically how to make millions and sell millions without ever freaking opening your mouth. Really, you can just have
I'll
words.
be out of work.
No, you won't.
Uh-huh.
So look, I used to travel. I used to speak on stage all the time. I've done over 30 million in sales on stage, right? And I was on the road, and it was awesome. It was great. But it was tiring, and it wasn't scalable.
Yeah.
I can only be in so many places at one time.
Right.
So I reverse engineered what I used to do on stage, and I figured out how to just move it to the internet.
Uh-huh.
And now I put words on a page, right? I'm here with you right now, and there are sales flying in left, right, and center, everywhere coming in from all over the world.
Yeah.
57% of our customers that Learn now are not in the U.S. They're all over the world, and this is because of the words that we put on a page. And so I don't have to be present to do the sale. I can let those words represent me.
So you're automating. Well, first of all, you're able to be in a lot of places at one time now because of the internet.
Absolutely.
And you're automating, so you're not speaking to one audience.
No. So I'll give you an example, right? I always talk about this. So, let's talk about the salesman that comes in with a briefcase in their hands and knock on your door, you open the door, they walk in, right?
Yeah.
Best case scenario, that salesman can go to 10 people's homes in a day, 15, 20. Well, I was recently
assume he sells 100% of them, he can make 10 or 20 sales that day.
There you go, right? Now, I was doing a webinar just the other day. I had 700 people on the webinar, okay? And I just threw it out there. I said, where are you guys from? Tell me, where are you calling in from? We had Malaysia, we had UK, Canada.
It was a free webinar.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was just, it was basically like me walking in to the homes of 700 people all over the world at one time.
Yeah.
And I'm just using my simple 5-step formula. So the same thing I would do on stage, and I'd crush it and I'd kill it. But now I'm able to do the exact same thing, but man, I can sit in my boxers in my house. I don't have to be out there.
Lower cost.
Almost no cost.
Like we're renting Mandalay Bay for the 10X growth. I'm writing a check to Mandalay for over $3 million.
Yeah.
That's before I had the Supertron in the middle of the building.
Yep.
So you're saying, like, what did this webinar cost you to run the other night?
Nothing. I mean, I pay the webinar platform a monthly fee, right? But I run like 20 webinars.
We're talking hundreds of
dollars?
No,
I'm talking $50.
And your time to sit down.
And my time to sit down.
And the expertise that you're going to share with the audience.
Yeah, absolbly. That's it.
Okay. And we do webinars here. So tell me, first of all, what is Learn? L-U-R-N. Why'd you call it Learn?
I'm glad you asked. We are a transformational home for entrepreneurs. I called it Learn just because I thought it was a funny play on the word learn. L-E-A-R-N. I just misspelled it. But we teach, we inspire, we motivate. We are the place where entrepreneurs come to get their start. We specialize in work with them. We're building a center right now. We're building a 25,000 square foot center that is a home. It's literally, come on in, and you can use the whole place and get your business up and running. So Learn is a transformational home for entrepreneurs, but an entrepreneur's got to learn to sell. An entrepreneur's got to learn to be able to get
most
sales.
people don't want to do that.
Exactly.
I mean, we've had this discussion here so many times.
Yeah.
I mean, the space that I'm in, people actually don't want to do.
Yeah. That's because they're scared of selling face to face, but when all of a sudden you write some words on a page and you get to hide behind the computer, right? Those words represent you. All of a sudden, everyone's happy to learn it.
Then there's a lot of guys making unbelievable amounts of money, way more money than I make.
Yeah, there's billions of dollars going around. So look at direct marketing. Nobody argues the direct marketing world has done. Who knows, right?
So let me just back up to something, okay? Because I want to clarify what these things mean. Maybe a lot of people are watching this right now, and you understand what a product launch is in an evergreen funnel, but I want to make sure everybody watching understands this because I think it's really valuable. When you say the entrepreneur, that Learn is for entrepreneurs, does that mean it's not for small business?
No, it's absolutely for small businesses. It's for that person who's out there trying to pave their own path, right? So a small business is an entrepreneur. And actually, small businesses are the ones who need us the most.
I mean, like, is it a franchise? Is it a traditional business? Or is it a young Grant Cardone at 29 trying to get a name?
It's actually going to be both individuals. The key there is that entrepreneur needs to learn two major things, right? They need to get their mindset right to be an entrepreneur. It's different than being an employee. The second thing is they got to learn how to get more customers. They got to learn how to get more people in. So that's when they come to learn. So whether it's a young 29 Grant Cardone who needs to figure out how to build his brand, how to get out there, how to bring people to him, how to get sales, how to get revenue, or whether it's your local dentist down the street who's got to get more people walking into that dentist office.
So it could be a yoga instructor.
Yeah.
Or it could be a guy starting a CrossFit gym.
Exactly.
I'm just thinking about some of my friends that I see online. They're trying to build their business out.
Yep.
Could be a chiropractor or a dentist.
Exactly. Absolutely.
And I got a lot of business for you. Okay, so what would be the first thing you would tell me to do? Okay, let's say I'm an individual, and then also in every example, let's say that I already have a practice that's going, but I want to scale it out and I want to grow it.
We got to get you online, and we got to get the right words to represent you online so that you can hit the right trigger points. When someone comes to your website, when someone comes to that page, you need to hit them right where it hurts so that they can't leave and they want to come. If it's a dentist, they want to come to your practice. If it's a young Grant Cardone, they want to know, what are you going to do for me?
But how do they get to me?
Well, so we teach all kinds of traffic generation strategies. Like we do right now, we're getting close to $1 million a month invested into Facebook a month. And we're literally doubling, tripling that. Facebook, you got YouTube, you got search engines, you got social media. I mean, there's more ways.
So you would come to me, Anik, and say, "Hey, Grant, you need to run more." I mean, like, what's one thing you see me doing, or that I could do better?
I mean, you're doing a ton of Facebook, right? A ton of social media. But here's the thing, right? So people say, "How do I get people to me?" And I always ask a different question. I said, before you start worrying about getting people to you, are you ready to be able to even handle them when they come to you? Right? We got to work on conversion first before we work on traffic, because there's a big misconception out there about buying traffic. People think, I got to learn how to get the cheapest clicks and lower my cost.
Right.
If you learn how to convert better, you got a better funnel, you got a better converting page, it doesn't matter what you spend. You can outcompete everybody on traffic costs. So for me, I don't care what I'm spending because it's virtually impossible for me to lose money. Right? So I'm going to turn back and first say, what are the pages they're going through? What are the process? How many people are actually going to engage with me and become a customer? Once I got that data down, real quick, boom, I can scale my traffic in multiple places.
Yeah, okay, but dude, you know, you're like a doctor opening up a guy's chest, and you know where everything is, and I'm sitting there saying, like, dude, I don't know what you're talking about.
Sure.
So, I want to educate. I want the audience to be able to say, dude, I got it. Now they want to call you and do business with you.
Sure.
Okay, so for the my friend Tori Wilson, okay, she's a bodybuilder. She's great shape. She's in Malibu. What's the first thing she does? She has a landing page. She has a website. She's probably already got a website. Okay. She's on Instagram.
Landing page.
Okay.
All right. So first thing she's going to do is figure out how she can start to establish a connection with the people. Right? Just going straight for the jugular, going for the sale, that was 20 years ago, not today. So she's going to set up a simple, what we call opt-in page. Now what that is someone comes to a website, it has a nice headline at the top, a picture of a free report, a free book, something she's going to give for free.
Okay,
give me her email address.
It should be some give in the beginning, right?
A give, always a give, right? So you establish that connection. They put their email address in, and now she's going to have a sequence of emails that go out that warm her up to them, talk about her, give content, give value. And in time, that starts to transfer into...
Okay, so let's just walk through a couple of scenarios. A dentist would give a free what?
A dentist
would come in and get maybe a free x-ray.
There you go, free consultation. Just come in and we'll have a look. Or take X% off your next treatment, right? You can give away a coupon. That's still a give. You're giving something of value to make someone want to put their email.
I'd like to give the free x-ray. I hate paying for the x-rays, man.
There you go, free x-ray it is.
Free x-ray. And by the way, who wants their face x-rayed anyway? Somebody's got, some kind of interest on their teeth.
You just got to think value. What can you give that the other person sees of extreme value in their situation, where they are in their lives?
And that also triggers interest in that product line.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
So now I capture the data.
Yep. So now you capture the data. The next part
Right.
of it is, right?
Okay.
Next, you got to build that relationship up.
Okay.
So what you need to do is build yourself as an expert in the minds of these individuals, as the person that they need to be with. And the biggest misconception here, people think, all right, if I want to be an expert, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you all my credentials. I'm going to tell, oh, hey, Grant, I'm in Business Week, I'm in Inc., I'm in this.
Yeah.
Man, that
Nobody
might
cares.
impress you,
Yeah.
but it's not going to connect me and you.
Right.
Because you're
right.
going to sit there and, I call this the Batman versus Robin, right? It's like if I came to you and said, man, you should be saving people at night. Batman does it. You'd say,
Yeah.
he's a billionaire, he's
Yeah.
this, he's that. I'm
Yeah.
not Batman. Versus if I said, hey, you should drive Batman,
He
right?
ain't even real, man.
You know, he
That's
ain't even
right.
real. He ain't even real.
Yeah.
But the whole point here is you build a connection by giving value. So you want to build credibility, you do it over a span of time by giving good content, unique content that makes people have aha moments. And as a dentist, you know, you can deliver content that shows people things that they would have never heard about taking care of their teeth. And that makes that person think, well, this guy is different.
I'm continuing to deliver this in emails.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. And you got a landing. So now after that landing page, you got another landing page. The next landing page says, hey, book your appointment with me. Come get your free X-ray. Here's 4 reasons why, right?
So just because I offer the free X-ray the first time doesn't mean people are going to say, I'm taking him up on the free X-ray.
I mean, a large percentage might,
Yeah,
but you're not
yeah.
going to give up on the ones that say no, right?
Right,
You're going to
right.
hustle after them too. The way you do that is by continuing to give value and staying in front of them. And offering them, again, something of value. So what I call this is interactive marketing. Small
Okay.
yeses. You're
Yeah.
building small yeses at a time, but back 20 years ago, we couldn't do that with direct marketing. If I sent you a direct mail, I had to go for the sale. Today, I can ease the process out, build my connection with you, and I can get more psychological about it. I can play at a psychology level, right? I can really build myself as an expert in your mind, and I'm going to do it in pieces. And that's going to be.
Are you going to help me then build out all these different responses or these emails?
yeah.
I mean, you talk about I don't have to talk to people now to sell them.
Yeah.
So what's the play and what does the evergreen funnel mean?
So the evergreen funnel is exactly that. That's
Okay.
why I don't have to talk to people, because you can automate.
You talk good though, dude.
Thanks, man.
Talk's good. I don't know why you wouldn't want to talk to people.
I love
right?
talking
It's
to
good-
people.
It's a good talk.
I said I don't have to talk to people, but I
Right,
talk to
right.
people all the time.
Right.
So an evergreen funnel, right, is you can automate all this because we've got technology. So let's say you come to my site, you see a free report from me, right? You see something from me that says how to build an evergreen funnel. You're like, shit, I want to know that. So you pop your email address in. I start to give you some content. Right? I can automate all that. I can say that, listen, when Grant comes to my website, 3 days after he put his email address in, show him this page, show him this email. So in time, then I might send you 4 or 5 days later, I might say, hey, I'm doing a free webinar. You want to hop on? I'm going to teach you all the ins and outs of evergreen funnels. And you say, yeah, I'm in. So that's another yes. Now I got you to commit one level further with me.
And I'm strengthening that relationship as an expert
Exactly.
without just puking facts and stats.
Exactly. So now you come and you're going to come to that website. You sign up for my webinar, and here's the best part: I can make that evergreen. I don't got to be there. I record the webinar once.
Yeah.
I can use technology to make it look like I'm there, and it just plays back. So you watch the webinar, you enjoy the
Do
content.
we do this, Robert? We don't do evergreen. We just work Grant's ass off, go back to work, do another one.
Grant, you're killing me. Come on.
Dude, I got 5 hours. I mean, we promised a 2-hour webinar. Lewis House, I did my first webinar with Lewis House.
Yeah.
And the next one we do all paid. They're all paid. People gave us money because it was my belief. Hey, if you trade $49 with me,
Yeah.
then you're serious.
Yep.
So I'm not getting rich.
Yep.
And I know if we'd have done it for free, I'm sure they got some other people.
Yeah.
I don't know how serious they take it if they don't spend money. I mean, do you have any?
Yeah. Well, so we're doing a big virtual summit right now coming up, and it's
Yeah.
$1.
Yeah.
And I say it straight, what you said. I said, look,
trade something.
trade something. Otherwise, you're not going to treat it with value, right?
Yeah.
So there's a whole, again, right? Selling even online, even through words, it's psychology.
Right.
It's all psychology. So what you're doing is absolutely right. But we run, just so you know, I'm here right now. There's a webinar running. I'm in 2 places right now. There's a webinar running right now that is representing me. And it's making.
He is Batman. So yeah. So why don't we run our?
We're gonna do it.
Come on, man. Let's do it. So now, let me just understand this, okay? Let me take Cardone Capital.
Yeah.
Okay. I just became I don't know if you know this, a private equity fund.
I do know
manager.
this.
So
yeah.
this would be a great product to do, right? This would be an unbelievable product.
Absolutely.
To do this thing that you're talking
God,
about.
all day long, dude. All day long.
So I would be like, hey, come invest in my fund. I could do that.
Yeah.
Or I could be like, hey, let me show you how to get in the real estate game.
Exactly. First, teach me, right?
Yeah,
Here's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
You're going to teach me. I'm going to say, damn it, I don't want to do all that. I don't want to do all this, right?
Yeah.
So the next thing I'm going to say is, well, where can I? Oh shit, I like you. You know your stuff. You're the one who taught me. Just take my money. Do it for me. You don't even have to sell. It's just that's an evergreen funnel, man.
I think you just carried it a little far. You don't have to sell. You still got to get people. You still got to do something to get somebody to do something.
But the sales process has been going on behind the scenes for a long time.
That's
the evergreen funnel. It's just done in pieces. In small pieces so the person doesn't feel like
I did a webinar. I did a webinar for 95 accredited investors Saturday night from my home. Mm-hmm. You would say record that, send it out again.
Heck yeah, man. Here's another reason why. You do a webinar.
Where are you from? Where's your family from?
Originally,
Where's
India.
the dark skin from?
India, man.
So you guys know hard work.
Hey, yeah, I hustle my ass off.
Right.
I didn't get here just by chance, man.
Every time I tell people, what's India like? They're like, man, it's hard.
It's hard.
It's a hard place, right?
Yeah, it's a hard place, man. It's a hard place.
So how long have you been in the U.S.?
I was born here. I was born and brought up here. I live in Maryland, so I'm right in the D.C. area. Born and brought up right in this area. I lived in India for like 3 years when I was little. And then some terrorists threatened to kidnap me, so my parents brought me back. That's a whole other story.
I'd love to hear that. That's evergreen marketing right there. Okay, so you build the webinar. You do the webinar once.
Yeah.
Then you buy an ad. You buy an ad on Facebook.
You just start.
And say, hey, come learn how to make money online.
Exactly.
Or come learn about how to get rich in real estate.
Yep. Anything.
And then they get there and they're like, so what really happens? People watch you, you coach them, you help them, and then they're like, can you do this for me?
So on our webinars, we teach, we coach, we give away the value, and then we show them our softwares, we show them what we offer. And at the end of it, we say, listen, we showed you 2 ways to do this.
You
the
can
hard
do it by
way,
yourself.
then there's the easy way, using our softwares and using our help. Which one do you want to go? If you want to go this route, this is all you have to invest. And it is one of those decisions where 10 to 15% of the people watching buy on the spot. But
do you care about that number? Is that number important to you? The
I watch
conversion
that
number?
Oh man, I'm a data guy. I watch the numbers like
Why is
crazy.
that number important to you?
The number's important because it turns into dollars.
To me, the thing that's important to me is, does the 20 million get bigger?
Oh heck yeah! So we grew 100% this year.
Okay, yeah.
Right?
See, I like that number. That number means something to me.
We went from 10, 20. Next year, we're already trajecting about 30, 35 million. So we're growing big time. And here's why that number means the world to me.
Which number? The
how much
dollars?
I'm converting? How much?
Or the conversion number?
Well, they're both the same, right? So if I'm converting better, I get more dollars per lead out of it. Right? The more dollars per lead I got, the more I can spend on my advertising. The more I spend on my advertising, I buy Facebook's love, right? I outcompete all my competitors because I'm willing to put more money down on my ads.
Dominate. Dominate's the word, not outcompete, man.
Dominate. All right. I like that.
You own them.
You own it.
See?
And so you can scale because no one can get in your way. That's why a funnel is absolutely the most important part of the process. But if you're going to have a good funnel, you got to be able to write the right words on those pages.
So what are the right words, man? You want to take a break real quick, Robert? Man, I'm getting so much data. I'm so excited right now. I want to go in there and say, hey, man, make all my webinars. How many webinars have we done?
10.
And none of them are evergreen.
None of them.
Missing out.
What's
missing
wrong?
out on millions. Missing out on millions.
Millions?
Millions. Especially with your following and with what you got on Facebook.
Dude, this dude's making
millions.
$1.8 million. I've already done the math. 1.833 million per month.
Yep.
Okay, most people don't see that for 5, 6, 7, 8 years. $20 million a year, contributed over $120 million in online publishing sales. I mean, if I get your advice, I'll do that the first year. The 120.
Guaranteed.
I'll double your business.
Guaranteed.
I'll be telling everybody, man, this is the dude. Go see the guys that learn. Tell me about the facility real quick, the 25,000
facility,
square feet.
so it's going to go live early next year. It's already being built. A month from now, they're going to start breaking everything down. So we got a big video studio. We got a huge co-work area. We got on-site coaching. We're going to be bringing in people to help with business plans.
Where's this located? Maryland?
In Maryland. Yeah, it's the first one.
I gotta
So
come see that.
we're building these all over the place. I'd love to have you for the opening weekend. Get you down there.
Yeah.
So we got a co-work space too. So we got open desks everywhere so that entrepreneurs don't have to be alone. They don't have to be lonely. They come in, they work in this place that inspires people around them are the same as them.
Yeah.
We got lecture hall every weekend open to the community, free. Everyone come on in, we do training, and we really just serve that community with education.
Guys going big, man. I like that. Okay, my name's Grant Cardone. This is Anik. Anik, right? Anik. Like a jewel. Like a jewel, right? What does Anik mean?
No, I have no idea. Oh, actually, in Sanskrit, it means leader. In Sanskrit, it means leader.
Leader.
Yeah.
Singale. We're talking about network marketing. Not really. We're talking about online marketing, okay? but it could be used for network marketers, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
See, I see the network marketers, they all show up in Vegas for the big show. I'm like, what are you going to do the rest of the year, dude? There's another 362 days. Like, the ad costs $5 on Facebook. I don't know why everybody's not doing it.
That's the thing, right? So they're focused on calling their friends and family and everybody, and I'm sitting there,
yeah.
there's a whole world
that
you can just chill, relax, and get yourself online and build your funnel.
Don't listen to that chill, relax thing, okay? We're going to be right back with Ask the Pro, okay?
Rethink user experience, rethink the digital sales process, and rethink how you communicate with your customers. Pixel 506 is a digital design agency, marketing, and development company with one goal in mind. How do you effectively simplify your digital presence to make your prospects do more business, become excited, and never feel confused when it comes to understanding what it is you do? Working with companies like Future Labs, New York Metro Transit Authority, and more, Pixel 506 has successfully grown businesses, increased leads, and created a lasting digital and social presence to drive more revenue and increased ROI. If you want this for your business, you can learn more about Pixel 506 at pixel506.com. That's pixel506.com. Are you tired of buying ads? How much would 5 times more visitor from search engines like Google or Bing do for your business? Link Research Tools helps you increase that free organic traffic, with companies like Hertz, MTV, and LinkedIn have increased their revenue as much as 600% using Link Research Tools. We have offerings to get your business to become the dominant force on the internet. The secret of internet traffic is what we give you, and we convert that traffic into cash flow for your business. Learn more at linkedresearchtools.com. That's linkresearchtools.com and sign up now. Are you a small business who has employees that need health insurance? No problem. We at AG Capital have a brand new solution for you. AG Capital is a nationwide healthcare broker who works with every insurance and every healthcare provider to get you, the business owner, the best rates and the best protection for your employees. AG Capital will immediately show you how to add profit to your bottom line and show you, the employee, how to get a cheaper premium. Register now at agcapitalgroup.com. That's agcapitalgroup.com.
Hey, welcome back to Ask the Pro. Grant Cardone here. Every week I bring you somebody that's in super expert space. Very narrow. I think it is narrow, but it's not. I mean, you're an expert in a specific thing, right? That goes wide.
I think that this one specific thing makes me capable of being an expert in other things, but this is the thing. This is what got me my start.
Yeah, because look, if you can't drive traffic, right? I mean, do you really care how quality it is in the beginning?
The traffic?
Yeah.
Yeah, it matters. Traffic definitely matters, but what matters most?
The quality of the traffic.
Yeah, it does matter.
Yeah.
It does matter. But you know what helps that matter less is when you've got the best funnel and the right words on the page, you can afford to still get traffic that's not as high quality. Yeah. Now, if you don't have the right words, then you're going to need traffic.
So, okay, you brought up right words so many times, dude. What we're going to do is we're going to look at one of my letters, okay?
Oh.
And I want you to tell me why I'm doing all the wrong words, okay?
You got it.
And then I'm going to walk in there and I'm going to kill like 12 people. Because I know we're doing it wrong. I know we're doing it wrong. I see the letters, man.
So, before we do the specific letters, there's a 5-step process we got to go through.
Okay,
so this is the psychology of the written word for sales. So number one,
pull up one of my letters.
Number one is introduction, right? Okay. So you do nothing profound about that.
Let's use my Cardone Capital thing. Like, what would you tell me to say there?
So, first of all, it depends. You're doing a webinar, you're doing a video sales letter, you're doing a sales letter?
No, let's say right now I'm just trying to say, hey, would you like to, are you interested in real estate? I'm just trying to find out who's interested.
Got it.
So like I think this is a really good practical right here. I think
we got to get more specific, right? I need to be able to see right off the bat. I have to be able to feel what you're going to give me if I engage with you. Because the purpose of an introduction, step one, the purpose is to convince someone to stay with you.
Everybody loves real estate, dude. Everybody. I've never met anybody who doesn't love real estate, except Damon John.
True, but what are you
Damon John told me
me?
he didn't like it. I said, dude, what happened, man? You lost some money in it.
Well, okay, look, everyone loves real estate, I agree. Yeah. But what I want to know from you is, if I engage with you during this presentation, whether it's a video, what am I going to get?
Why do you say I'm at a presentation already?
Well, you got a letter going, or you got some kind of presentation. What is the piece that we're working on?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. So,
Well,
so
it
in
can
my
be-
mind, I'm thinking, hey, I want to tell the world. I want to show you, like I'm so passionate about this, whether they ever invest in my fund or not. Hey, I want to show you how to make money in real estate.
Got it.
Get the money out of the bank and put it in a real deal.
All right. So you got three main different kinds of copy that you
Okay,
can put online,
okay.
right? You got what we call a written sales letter. Okay, so that's basically those old school letters that got shipped to your house, but
Yeah.
it's online.
Yeah.
You got a video sales letter.
Is that sitting on a landing page or something?
Yeah, it's sitting on a website. It's a landing page. It's
Okay.
one of your landing pages.
Okay.
The second thing you got is it's called a video sales letter.
Video sales letter.
All right, it's basically it's like an infomercial, but it's
Okay.
hosted online. People
Hey,
watch it
this
whenever
Grant
they want.
Cardone or something?
Exactly.
Okay.
Right. Number 3, you got the webinar. Right. We talked about
Okay,
the webinar.
good.
So your approach is going to be different. Lightly, the 5-step process is the same.
Okay.
But kind of a little bit different. So the introduction, right? What I'm going to do is, if I got a
Step
written
one,
sales letter,
yeah.
I'm going to say something that's going to make you want to read that letter. Or I'm going to say something to make you watch the video.
Okay, so here's my introduction. You mind if we do it like this?
Let's do it. Yeah, man. Let's do it.
Hey, Jesse, have you ever been disappointed from setting unrealistic goals?
That's not specific enough. It doesn't make me taste something.
Yeah.
Like, am I unsatisfied? Have I lost money? Are you going to show me how to make money?
We just make this up, dude.
Yeah.
We're totally like, let's put something on a piece of paper.
So let me
and
see
I think
it.
that's what most people do.
Let me see what you go on to say so that I can actually break it down for you.
And then, dude, I had a guy. Who was the guy that said I needed to spend like $200,000 for a copywriter? No, for one copywritten letter. Like every time I was going to spend 80 grand or 100
You
grand.
know the max I've charged? Personally, $225.
225,000?
To write a 30-minute video sales letter. And my client went on to make like $8 million from it, though.
Yeah.
So they didn't care. But I did. That was the last time I stopped writing.
How do I make sense of that, man? I mean, I have the money. I'm like, dude, I'm not paying anybody 200 grand to write a letter for me.
Yeah, well, it's because of the conversions. So that particular client would get it written from someone else, and they would do a launch that's $3-4 million.
Yeah.
They got me in, and they did 8. So the ROI isn't just that the words were that much better.
But
right?
I mean, how do you sell that? How do you sell that idea? Like
How did I sell it?
I'm gonna make you a cup of coffee and it's gonna be $12 million.
I didn't sell it. Actually, I was saying no to it. Let me show you this here. So you got here the basic hook you're trying to get at, right? Is that we got unrealistic goals, right? So here's a better introduction.
Yeah.
What's a better goal to have? $100,000 or $1 million? Question mark.
Oh, good.
So now I drew you in. I asked a question.
Yeah.
My point of the introduction, I gotta draw you in. That's it. That's the only purpose of it, is to draw you in to read the rest of it, not to go for the
rather
kill.
than, because for me, I don't want to start by saying, hey, have you ever been disappointed?
Exactly.
It
And
just brings me back to all my bad memories.
it brings us back to bad memories.
You're bringing the guy to something.
Yep.
Hey, what would be a better goal, 100 grand or 100 million?
And I'm setting
Did
them
you
up.
say 1 million?
Or 1 million.
Same thing as
Because-
100,000.
Yeah, well, that's what you said here. So I'm setting them up because that's what they're going to say. They're going to say 1 million, and then my guess is, I haven't read the whole thing, but my guess is the point you're making is, no, dude, like you got to get to 100,000 first. Is that the point you're making in this email?
I have no idea. All right. I wouldn't even read
Tell you
this
what,
letter. I'm just telling you right now.
let's just
as soon
say-
as I had a lady send me something last week. She's probably trying to do something similar. I mean, not really, because she doesn't have the funnel. She's sending out an email. Hey, Grant, your jet lost $2 million last year. I did the math on it. I wrote it back. I'm like, dude, the opening line tells me I definitely don't want to do business with you.
Yeah.
Like, don't open with
Don't
what
make me
I
feel
lost.
bad. Exactly.
You know.
How you could save $2 million this year from your jet or something like that will get your attention. More likely than how you lost. But coming back to this, right? The first line says, are you disappointed from setting unrealistic goals?
Yeah.
So I'm going to set you up. I'm going to ask you 100,000 versus a million. Person readers say million, of course, and then we come in and we prove them wrong, and that's how we get them interested.
Yeah.
Right? So that's the introduction. The whole purpose, the whole point, just to get them to engage with your content. That's it. Nothing more than that. Then we move on to story. All right? That's step number 2.
Okay, introduction, story.
Yes. Now, story is a really interesting beast because most people think they got to start glorifying themselves up.
Yeah, no, the story here would be, if I can, because
Let's
you're
do
helping
it.
me right now.
Yeah, let's do
Hey,
it.
look, man, the biggest mistake I've made in my life was at 25 years old setting goals that were too small.
Got it. All right. So we would take
No?
that.
You
No,
don't-
that's
you don't
great.
like that, huh?
I do. I want more specifics, though.
Anik, I like this. Dude, I'm so glad to have you. Okay, well, like what?
I want more.
Oh, you want me to go deep?
Make me
you
feel
want
it,
me to
man.
go? You want me to go?
Make me feel it.
Yeah.
You know, make me
This is
feel
where
that.
we start pulling. We start
There you
pulling
go.
the heartstrings. This is what I'm terrible at, man.
So what I want to feel.
I was broke. My daddy beat me.
Well,
It was
we don't have to
terrible.
go that far, but yeah, that stuff makes connections, right?
Yeah.
So the purpose of a story is to relate with the person reading. They got to relate to you. You can't be up here.
Yeah,
you got to be down here with them. So when we tell a story,
empathy.
Yes, we tell a story that says, look, man, I was just like you. I understand. And this is where that whole Batman versus Robin thing I was talking about before comes up, is I'm not some special person. I'm not superhuman.
Right.
I'm Robin.
Right.
This product, this system, man, it saved my life. This is Batman. And I'm going to bring you to it.
Right.
So you establish that connection, that rapport with someone in your story.
Yeah.
And your story is not your story. It's the story of the product and your journey to discovering it. Most people get that all wrong. Most people think they got to tell their story.
Yeah.
But they actually got to tell the story of how they discovered the product.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the story. You got to make sure by the end of your story, the person says, you know what, man, if Grant can do it, I can do it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what they got to be able to say at the end of a story.
How I discovered the product.
Yeah, how you know.
This solution.
Yeah.
That's what Captain Ryan tells me all the time. He's like, man, you're not selling sales training, dude. You're making people's lives easier.
Yeah.
You know, and I said, I don't know what you're talking about. He's like, when you started learning how to sell better, did it make your life easier?
There you go.
I said, yeah, man, it did.
There you go.
Now I knew what to say to people.
Yep. There you go.
You know, so the real estate, I guess what you're saying here is I discovered this income property thing. Even when the economy got bad, I still had income.
You go. So you
I
can start to
stumbled across it.
You can,
like, I'm not even brilliant. I'm not Einstein.
Yes.
I stumbled.
There we
man.
go. Now we got it.
Okay.
Now we got it.
Who does this really well? Kern does it good. Yeah. Kern acts like I don't know anything. I'm just a surfer, dude.
Same 5 steps.
So introduction.
Yeah, introduction, story.
Story.
Number 3, content.
Content.
Here's the deal. In the day of interactive marketing now, a consumer is so greedy that even in your presentation, your sales presentation, they want value. They say, give me something I can walk away with. Make me feel something, some aha moment, something click in my head. So the content is that fine game. That's where you're basically given the what, not the how. You can't give the how, but you got to give enough of the what that they feel they walked away with some unique value. And here's where the big pivot happens.
Is this where people suffer right here on 3? They're short content?
Yeah, big time. And I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
Content's where you get the sale.
Yeah.
It's not the pitch.
I got a lot of content.
Yeah, content is where
I'm
you
strong
get
on
the
content,
sale.
short on story, and terrible on introduction.
And let me give you a little tip on how I do content. I make everything linear. All right. I love diagrams. I love steps. Because the human mind, we think in a linear way. We can't an overwhelmed mind's not going to buy. So I lay it all out in a beautiful little step-by-step. That's why I got, 5 steps, right? I got 5 steps. If you see my diagram, it's just 5 blocks. They connect to each other.
Maybe we can get his diagram.
Yeah. And here's the last part. So I always say this. When you watch content, someone has to have an aha moment. So I'll give a prime example. Let's say I'm a fitness coach, right? And I say, here's my 4-step process to losing weight. Eat less, work out more, sleep more, and drink more water.
Yeah.
And I come to you and I'm like, hey man, it's just $1,000 to sign up with me. You look at me and be like, seriously? Like, I'm not paying you for that. Like, even though that's how you lose weight. But now all of a sudden I'm like, all right, I have what I call my PALM strategy. I'm going to show you how to eat whatever you want, but I'll show you how to eat just enough. Number 2, I do the morning warrior, how to get your heart rate to spike in the morning in 7 minutes and start losing weight the whole day. I'm walking you through the same things.
Yeah, but not giving away the.
I got the unique. I got something going where someone's like, "Whoa, I could just work out for 7 minutes."
This is where you become you're a specialist at your craft of using words and copyright.
Exactly. So that's content, giving someone a unique moment, an aha moment.
Look, when you come here and sit here in that chair for Ask the Pro, this is what you need to sound like.
Thank you.
I'm just saying, sound like a pro. By the way, you can't fake it. Okay. Like if I ask you a question, you should have an answer, not a, I read a book once. You should know. No. Yeah. This dude, you should have called it no.
Not like learn. That. Not learn, no.
Too many people are learning stuff, man. They don't know anything, man. You know your game. Like I know when I talk to you, and that builds confidence. Right now, I want to give you $200,000 for a copywriter. I'm feeling it.
Look,
now,
my
man.
5-step system is working. It's working right now.
The 3 steps are working. Okay. Number 4 step.
Well, no. Remember, I told you, content is where you get the sale.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. You did say that. Yeah.
So step 5 is where I confirm the sale. So we're not there yet. I'll confirm you in a minute.
Okay. Well, can we use a real estate example? Maybe I don't have to buy your shit. Okay. So do the real estate thing with the introduction.
So with the introduction, it's.
I know you don't know my story.
Well, didn't you? Yeah. So you said something about how you made money even when the market completely collapsed, right? There might be.
Yeah, but that's not the introduction, is it?
Could be.
Have you ever wanted to make? Do you know anybody that's got rich in real estate? Did you ever?
I can't feel that, man.
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah,
feel it.
yeah,
So it's like, what if you could quit your job, make more money, or you gotta get more specific.
I can't even do that.
We
Because
gotta
that's
get-
like a communist. I mean, it's like
Exactly, right?
socialist.
But-
I can't tell people to quit their job.
I stopped halfway right through that because I didn't like it either.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
But
I like that.
I gotta
like
pick,
that you didn't like it.
I gotta pick a few specific
Yeah.
features. I gotta look. I can't write copy without having your product in front of me, knowing it, going through it.
Well, no, but you know what it is. The guy's gonna end up investing and not have. Hey, have you ever wanted to buy real estate but you didn't have the time, didn't have the money, couldn't find the deals?
There you go.
Okay.
Now we got it.
Because I was there when I was 25. When I started buying real estate when I was 29 years
we go.
old, I couldn't find the deals, didn't have the money. I knew it was smart. I knew it would work.
I think we just got a copywriter in
You
the house.
did.
That's what I'm talking about.
Anik. Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
So, but do you see the difference in that introduction?
Yeah,
You added
yeah.
those three things and made it
yeah.
specific. I could taste what you were saying because you
Yeah.
said no money,
Yeah.
no capital, no this. Now you got me.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
now you're giving me a promise.
Yeah,
You're telling me if
yeah.
I listen to the rest of you,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
going to show me
Yeah.
how to get real estate without money.
So
now
now
I'm
the palm thing, I'm trying to figure out how to work the palm into my real estate.
What's your system? Do you have 7 steps? Do you have 8 steps? Do you have a module by module? What process do you take them through?
So I want to educate I want to tell them in step 3 here how to go find their own deals, right? Not how to do a deal with me.
No, exactly. So what I'm asking is, like, for example, is it like step 1, you are gonna find possible opportunities. Step 2 would be how to vet those opportunities.
So I'm working it out now. This is the value of working with somebody. This is the value of bringing somebody else in, because forget whether he gives me all the right answers. I get to start discovering and then getting feedback from the coach,
Yep.
right? So I would just say, look, I put my money at the bank. I put it in the Keo. I worked my ass off, and I couldn't get my money.
Yep.
Okay, and so I'm going to show you. Well, this goes back to what you're saying. Are you setting up for a webinar?
Well, let's do your content, all right? So we're going to do real estate.
Yeah.
So let's say you have a 3-step process. I'm just making
yeah.
this up as I go. I don't own it. I don't do real estate investing.
yeah.
But step 1, finding deals.
Yeah.
You got a block here. Finding deals.
That's a huge issue. Yeah.
Step 2, vetting the deals.
Yeah. That's right. You're
Step 3, financing the deal.
Yeah.
Step 4,
managing.
Step 5, profiting.
Get money. Yeah.
5-step process to building.
Yeah. And I was sitting there like.
But do you see now?
They're gonna put me in a mental home.
See now, when I present that, when you present that to someone, they can follow you.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, I get it. So just 5 clumps.
Yeah,
and you're like, we teach you how to do each of these. We make you a master of them. We give you software for this. We do this. We do this.
Yeah.
And now someone's got the whole big picture. They got the picture.
Yeah.
And in each of those, when I present, I'm going to make them have an aha moment.
Fourth thing I do?
Transition.
Transition to
All
what?
right. So this is an example I give. I always give. The transition is where, so here's what we've been doing. First 3 steps, we work in the subconscious, all right? We're getting to know each other.
That's good.
We're just relating with each other. We're trying to build that connection.
Yeah.
Now, the transition is always like, I always use this example. So take a very stereotypical husband and wife, okay? So let's say you walk into a house, you're a life insurance salesman, you walk into the house.
Yeah.
You got a husband and a wife in front of you, and you got to sell them life insurance. What are you going to do? You're going to first look around, you see some toys, you see some kids around, so you're going to look at the wife and say, oh, you have kids.
Yeah.
So you're going to start to talk to the wife. You're going to talk about security. You're going to talk about future. You're going to talk about what these children, how we take care of them. That's work in the subconscious, emotion. Mm-hmm. At some point in that presentation, the wife's going to want it. She's going to want the product. And that's when the both of you will turn right to the husband, who's sitting there kind of like, I don't know about this. What's in it for you?
Yeah. Screw the kids, screw the wife. I ain't buying nothing.
So, but now you got 2-on-1.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
And you got a very logical decision maker who looks at a dollar for dollar.
Right.
And you got an emotional decision maker.
Right.
The first 3 steps, we mastered the emotions. We are in, we got the sale, right? Because they're still watching, means they want the product, because they know the pitch is coming.
Yeah.
In a transition, though,
of course they wouldn't let you.
What we do is we get the subconscious on our side.
Uh-huh.
So the subconscious now goes to the conscious and says, hey, hello, I want this. I want whatever he's got. But you've got to transition to the conscious. So now what we do is address, this is the purpose of a transition. Address the elephant in the room.
And this is where I talk about you close with logic. You sell with emotion, you close with logic. He's moving to logic now.
Exactly. So in the transition, you address the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
And that is, hey man, we just spent so much time becoming friends. You were teaching me. Why you're gonna ask me for money now?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
So in the transition, we address that.
Yeah. So the transition in this would be, I would educate with my 5-step.
Yeah.
How to find real estate.
Yeah.
How to vet it.
Yep.
How to manage it. How
Yep.
to profit from it.
Yep.
And then I'd be like, we'll help you find the deals.
Yeah. And in the transition,
But let's go ahead. The elephant in the room now is what?
The elephant in the room
You
is
don't
why
have the
you're charging
time.
me. No, the elephant in the room is why you want to charge me for this grant? Why? And it can be real simple.
That's the elephant in the room?
Yeah, it can be real simple. You can say, yeah, I'm going to charge you for this because I got a whole company to help support you for this. I'm not going to give it away for free. I have an entire infrastructure to help you.
Is that always the elephant?
Can be. It can be as simple as that. Sometimes it can be even more than that.
So when you're doing your webinar, I know this is a longer Ask the Pro than we normally do for a reason. Because it's good. Okay, but when you're doing your transition, you're doing a webinar.
Yeah.
Okay. You see this as a step.
Yep.
So what is the elephant in the room?
The elephant in the room for me
Is
is
the
that
price? Is
I have
what-
an entire infrastructure here to support you. I got software to keep up. I got coaches that I pay
That's
every
the
day.
elephant or the price?
Well, the elephant in the room is why am I charging you? Why am I about to charge you? I charge you because to support you, I got bills to pay.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And the other elephant.
I don't get it, man. I don't get it, man. You know, like I've been digging on everything you're saying, but I don't understand it. Is that like I know you have something to sell, and I don't have a problem with giving people money.
Here's the second part of the transition.
Yeah, sorry.
Is to set up the value. So now in the transition, as soon as I've really quickly said, hey, I got something coming, the second thing I'm going to do is find the pain point and jab it. So what I'm going to say is, I showed you the hard way to do it, and that's absolutely fine. You can go about doing that. Let me remind you, when I tried to do it the hard way, this is what I went through.
Yeah.
So how many of you want the easy way? How many of you want the easier way to do this? I want to share it with you. And you get a bunch of people saying, I'm in, yes. Now what I just did is I'm not pitching you. I got your permission. You said you want me to. So subconsciously, you are in. So as I move into the pitch, it's a smooth transition. I didn't just go from providing value to abruptly pitching.
And this is where people get really uncomfortable.
Yes. Exactly.
In the transition.
Oh man, you nailed it. So
then they back off from it, or they just kind of sideswipe it, it's messy.
Their energy goes away.
Yeah, it drops.
So
right.
people love to teach, and their energy's up, and then transition. I've seen people do this. Here's what people say.
And it's 25% off.
Yes, exactly. People are like, well, all right. So now that we're done with the content, I just want to show you guys this great product I have. You know what the subconscious
Dude, I've
says?
had masters, like master professional speakers, tell me, look, I'm not going to pitch from stage. I'm like, okay, bro. Will you pitch it for me? I ain't pitching your shit for you. Like, if you don't believe in it, I don't believe in it.
And that's exactly what the subconscious hears, right?
So
this is
totally.
when the decision's about to move to the conscious. And all of a sudden, subconscious goes, whoa, what the hell just happened, man? I was with you, but now you've gone.
So I'm doing my deal. Hey, I've done my content. Here's my 5 things. Hey, thanks for everybody being here tonight.
Yeah.
Could I have permission from you to show you a way that my company could do this for you?
Yep.
As opposed to you doing it for yourself.
Yeah. So it's like this.
Would that work?
I would change it a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
I would change it a little bit. I'd say, all right, everyone. So those are the 5 steps. Now listen. Doing this on your own and trying to figure it out took me years. It could be painful, and it could cost you lots of money. You heard my story. You know how it went. But I got an easier way. I want to make it easier for you. I don't want you to go through the pain.
They know
exactly.
It's coming.
So
but why wouldn't I tell them that in the opening, dude? That step 4 is coming. Why not tell them? They know I'm gonna pitch them something.
It depends on how warm the audience is to you. So I follow you, right? I know you. You could tell me in the beginning, hey, I'm about to sell you some shit, so be paying attention. And I would say, yeah, it's great. Like, I got it. Go for it.
Yeah.
But
you're saying the doctor, the chiropractor.
I'm talking going wide. Yes, I'm talking going wide.
You're right.
Where there's no connection there yet.
Yeah, you're right.
So you want to establish that connection and then go for it.
Yeah.
Right. So
but I also don't want to ignore that portion of my audience. This is really for those of you who already have an audience. I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
And I've had this discussion with other guys, and they're like, don't pitch until here. We went and pitched at a webinar in the opening.
Got it.
Okay. We had 35 sales at $2,000 a crack.
Right at the beginning.
In the first 6 minutes.
Yep.
I haven't even gotten to the story yet because I already had some of my audience. Some of my audience came to buy something. So all I'm saying is I don't want to ignore that guy
that
wants to come in and buy.
That's a different audience. And so you will perform differently to them. What I do, my basic formula is basically assuming that the person coming at the front door doesn't know who you are.
Yeah, okay.
And we go about it to establish relationship and then get to the sale.
Okay, so transition.
Yeah, and then we move right into the pitch, right?
Okay, and that's 5?
That's 5. And here's the pitch. Pitch is simple. Pitch is a logical.
So the transition is going to be really short.
Super short, man. Super short. Of this, the introduction is super short.
Yeah.
Story a little bit longer. Content a little bit longer. Transition is bam,
Boom,
rip the
boom.
Band-Aid.
Yeah.
Now in the pitch, very simple. All right. I'm giving you $1. You giving me 10 back? That's all I want to know.
I'm giving you $1.
If I give you $1, are you giving me 10 back?
Yeah.
I just want to know value.
Yeah.
So here's what's happening. In a pitch, they're already sold. They want the product. There's only one question left. How much? What are you asking me for? So we got to build monetary value so that when you come out and sell, you say $2,000. They think, you freaking kidding me? That shit's worth $40,000. Hell yeah, I'm in. Right? Versus you say 2,000 and they think, I don't know if it's even worth, maybe it's worth 2,000-3,000, but that's not really a deal. Right? People want a deal, right?
Yeah,
people want a deal.
Because they're
Everyone's
uncertain. People, it's because people's certainty, they don't trust themselves. I don't think it's they don't trust you.
Yeah.
By now, they trust you.
Yes.
Right?
Well, they wouldn't be listening otherwise. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
They're listening because they're sold. They want what you got. They like you. They trust you. Now it's a matter of, can I afford it? Can I pay for it?
Will I use it?
Will I use it? And all of these things, it's just you build the value, make them understand how valuable your program is and all the pieces of it.
Don't even give him the pitch, man. We're gonna end this, and I'm gonna have him give me the pitch. And if you want him to give you the pitch, you need to call him to give you the pitch. This would be the time to just drop that hooks, just sink it down in your belly, or do you want to go ahead and give him the pitch?
No, man. Listen, I want to help people, so they're welcome to, come to sellbootcamp.com if they want. We got a free course. There's no nothing funny.
Yeah, bring me through the whole deal.
Yeah.
No, screw the funny, man. Let's do the deal. Just do the pitch. Give me.
It's a free course.
Yeah.
And after that,
good.
It's just a free course. We want to build a relationship with you. I want to teach. This is my passion.
And the right people are going to buy it from you anyway.
Man, this is my passion, right? I love doing this stuff because the ability to sell through the written word changed my life in ways I can't explain.
Oh, now he's going into the story, dude.
Yeah.
Tell me about it, man. You used to be a little girl, right? Tell me about it, man. He was broken. I'm already seeing the back streets of India, man. And he had his last loaf of bread, and he was bringing it to his mama when the kidnapper showed up.
I had that thing. I was carrying a big tub of food behind me.
Yeah. You were running one of those carts. So, okay, Anik. Okay, so the website is sellbootcamp.com. Sellbootcamp.com. Okay, the dude's name is Anik. A-N-I-K. Well, you see it right there, right in the light blue. We put him in the light blue right there so he shine. Okay, the company's Learn Inc. Dude, this guy is all over the place. Business Week, Inc. 500. Doing $120 million in online sales. I'm about to hire him right now. We're gonna do $1 billion. Dude, I'm gonna do $40 million.
Yeah, you will.
Okay, this is amazing. Okay, I was with a big bank the other day and I said, dude, I'm gonna raise $40 million. He's like, what are you gonna buy with it? I'm gonna buy $160 million worth of real estate. And this is just a warm up. Okay, and then I'm gonna come out and crush it.
Believe it.
I'll do $1 billion in the next 3 to 4 years.
Nice.
Online.
Fine. Love it.
I'm gonna disrupt the financial markets.
Do it, man.
I'm gonna disrupt Wall Street. I'm gonna disrupt the freaking Kios and the IRAs. So how important is it, Anik, for people to have a passion about what they're doing? Because when I start talking about that, I want to disrupt the system. I'm not talking about money. Now I'm talking about disrupting a system. How important is it for the dentist, the chiropractor, the yoga person?
It's important.
To the copy.
It's important to the copy. It's important to the whole process.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not going to lie and tell you can't sell without the passion. You can, but you can sell 2-3 times as much if you got that little bit of extra flair in what you do.
And you're not talking about just the money or the sales from it, but like really changing people's lives.
Yes, man, getting the message out so that someone can really learn from what you got.
Yeah.
And actually put that into action. I teach this because I love
so that the story's not a scam. So that
No.
Yeah.
And I always say, the powers I give you could be used for evil. Don't.
Yeah.
I assume you're going to use them for good.
Yeah.
Because they're strong. Like you literally are able to influence people with this, right?
So this letter right here, dude. This letter you would basically grade it what? A, B, C, D, or F?
So this is an email, right? So it's a little different because it's not a letter, it's an email.
Give it a grade, man.
I'm going to give you a B- to C+.
It's terrible, dude. I wouldn't even give it a C+, man. By the way, if you're getting C's on your letters, you'll get through college, but you ain't going to make any money in business. So a C+ is his way of saying that letter won't make any money. Let's keep it real. That's the thing about me, dude. You know what? I'm so real with you guys because I'm real with myself. I just don't lie to myself. That is a garbage piece of letter. The good news is the planet is forgiving because there's 8 billion people on it, right?
Yeah.
I can fix the letter.
Oh, man.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
I just got to keep paying attention. Dude, you're awesome, brother.
Pleasure, man. Thank you for having me.
I'm going to come up and see your joint, all right? When are you going to be done with it?
I can't wait. We will go live next year, Jan or Feb.
Yeah, okay.
Just wait for construction.
Gives me time to book my flight. Okay?
Yeah, come up with your plan.
Follow this dude, okay? Well, of course. Sellbootcamp.com, sellbootcamp.com. Sign up for his, when is it? It's evergreen.
Oh, it's evergreen, baby. It's all the time.
Yeah. That means he'll bring it to you when you're ready to see it, and it's going to look like it's live, okay? Hey, thanks for watching today. If you know someone, okay, that is a pro, an expert, a real deal dude or dudess, dame, I guess. If you know somebody that's real, man, it's got some real content that can actually share some expert advice, that has answers, that knows, I want to put him in that chair. Send him to Robert Sislow at grantcardone.com. Robert Sislow, grantcardone.com. It ought to be grantcardonetv.com, really. Okay. Thanks for watching today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you got questions for Anik, post it in comments. If you're listening on Stitcher or iTunes or, dude, if you saw a balloon flying over your city and you said, I saw Grant and Anik, the dark dude. Okay.
The dark dude. That's my new. I like that.
You ought to be dark dude on Twitter, man. Okay. If you liked it, man, post your comments. If you didn't like it, please post your comments. Don't be a coward and a hater. And subscribe to the channel. We appreciate you watching.